Beautiful day, ain't it? Anyway, what is up, everyone? It is your boy, Razorback Sport. Welcome back to another schedule prediction, and it's Georgia. The Georgia Bulldogs, the defending national champions from last year, defeating Alabama 33-18. Let's see what the Georgia Bulldogs have. Can the Georgia Bulldogs do it again? Let's get on. They have the schedule is going to be much tougher this year. They open up. It's going to be a little more tougher this year. They open up the season in Atlanta with the Oregon Ducks. The Oregon Ducks, remember the Oregon Ducks, they're a Pac-12 team. They're always overrated, but they do getting some talented. They got Bo Nix transfer from Auburn, so he could do a little bit there. But obviously, Oregon is a Pac-12 team, and you know the Pac-12 can't compete with the SEC. Now, UCLA did beat LSU last year because LSU was overrated, but Oregon. But this is Georgia here. Georgia's the best. Stetson Bennett most likely going to be starting. And so I think this game is going to be close around a half. But it's Georgia. They're going to pull away. They get the win. They're going to move to 1-0. And then they get Samford. Samford, an FCS opponent. Obviously, easy win for Georgia. You should expect to win an FCS game unless you're Washington. Jokes. Anyway, and you're on the road at South Carolina. South Carolina getting Spencer Rattler at quarterback. They're getting in some talent this year, but that talent will not be enough to overcome the Georgia Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs get the win. Then they get Kent State coming to town. They'll give me a win over Georgia. Give me a Georgia win. And then they go on the road at Missouri, the Missouri Tigers. Missouri ain't going to be much better next year, so give me the Georgia Bulldogs. And then you get Auburn. Auburn's having some pretty much depth issues right now. We don't know who's going to be the starting quarterback over there. Probably most likely going to be TJ Finley, but Auburn's having some pretty issues over there, so give me Georgia to get the win to start out 6-0. Then they get Vanderbilt. Obviously, Vanderbilt might be a little better next season if they start Mike Wright, but Vanderbilt's not gonna be better, and Georgia's gonna get the win. Then you get Florida and Jacksonville. It's always a cocktail party. And I remember here 2 years ago, Florida did upset Georgia and win the SEC East, but with Kyle Trask, now that Kyle Trask is gone, Florida lost to Georgia 34-10. Now we're in 2022, and Billy Napier is now the head coach, and we don't know what this Florida team is going to look like. They're going to get Anthony Richardson. Florida is expected to be much better next year, but let's be real. Florida can actually keep this game competitive. This game has been competitive from recent years, unless 2021, but other than 2021, this game is at least competitive. I think this game is going to be like it. Florida will be competitive. Florida will give it its all. But in the end, Georgia comes out with the victory and moved to 8-0. Then you get Tennessee. Now this is a Tennessee team that's going to be great this year. This is a Tennessee team that's going to be awesome. They're getting Hendon Hooker back. They're getting big star quarterback Hendon Hooker coming back. Let's be real. Hendon Hooker should have been the starter coming in last year. But anyway, Tennessee's getting Hendon Hooker now, and Hooker's gonna find. And Hooker has a really good quarterback. But let's be real, Tennessee is gonna be a really great team next year. They will be competitive. They will make this game competitive and give Georgia a really tough scare. But Georgia is gonna pull away with a game-winning field goal. I think that's what's gonna happen. Georgia's gonna come away with a game-winning field goal to survive. Then on the road at Mississippi State, what? I don't know what Mississippi. They got Will Rogers back, and Mississippi State's going to be great next year, but obviously Georgia's just too much. Going on the road at Kentucky, and this right here, this is the toughest test for Georgia this season. On the road at Kentucky. Kentucky's good. If Kentucky is good coming into, Kentucky's like 9-1 coming into this game. 9-1 or undefeated. This will be a really tough test for Georgia to overcome. This is the toughest test for the season for Georgia, in my opinion. This is the toughest test for the season for Georgia. Kentucky's going to give them trouble a lot. And it is at Kroger Field. And you know Wildcat fans will be packed for that game. They're going to be looking at an upset. And you know what? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Yes. Nah. It's Georgia. It's really hard for me to predict this game. So we're going to put... So this prediction can change if Kentucky gets better. But for now, I'm going to say Georgia gets the win on the road at Kentucky. Now, Kentucky could be overhyped next year, and they could end up finishing with a 6-6 or 7-5 record. But Kentucky coming into here might be undefeated. This prediction could change, guys. But for now, I'm taking Georgia. And then you always finish out with Georgia Tech, you know. The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets obviously give me a win right there. And this will be another undefeated season for the Georgia Bulldogs with an 8-0 record. And they will face Alabama in the SEC championship game. I think that's what's going to happen here. Georgia's losing all this talent. Jordan Davis is gone. All those guys are gone. But let's be real. Georgia is just too much of a good team. And I believe it's another undefeated season for the Bulldogs. See you later, guys.